We are riding home. It's the time you'd best be hiding low. It means a trip far abroad. Oh, on your Christmas abroad. Oh, that's the sound that comes to warn you so. In the night or early morn you'll know. If you're the red shadow for, the red light will know. That's the war.
Imagine this cursed Captain Fontaine with his regiment of devils from the Foreign Legion trying to find our hiding place.
Yeah. I'd like to show him how much we fear him. I'd like to break in on his little wedding party.
What do you mean? Carry off with Margot?
Yeah. Margot Beauvalet. A little bride from the Boulevard of Paris.
Sid, Hassie, I want your promise. The sign of the heart in the head. If anything should ever happen to me, no harm must ever come to this Margot Beauvalet.
Master,
I can't understand.
Oh, you can't understand me. You're Mohammedan. I'm French.
Yes, but none of the band know you're French, except us two.
That's why I want this promise from you. No harm must ever come to Margot Beauvalet.
Oh, she's only a woman. Give her up.
That's the Oriental in you. You can't understand Western love.
you've been our comrade. We've never asked any questions, but there's one thing we don't understand.
Yes. Why did you, a Frenchman who loves his country as you do, leave the army to join us?
I would never have been your leader if it were not for this Margot.
Surely, a woman?
Yes, a woman. 8 years ago, I set out for Morocco to show Margot I was a man. I joined the French army. Do you remember who was the governor then?
Yes. General Fontaine.
This very Captain Fontaine's father.
Yes, the one who started abusing the natives.
The one we call the butcher.
Yes. He sent me out to raid the villages. I was very young. I realized how unnecessarily cruel he was. I tried to explain to him. He flew into a raging fury. He accused me of being a traitor. Then, before I realized what he was doing, he struck me full in the face. The blow was so unexpected and so powerful, it knocked me to the ground. I was bleeding at the mouth. What could I do? I ran away to the hills, to Ali Ben Ali.
I remember that night when the masked figure stepped up and said, Ali, give me 20 of your men who are not afraid to die. And if the law is wrong, we'll overturn the law.
I was a boy. I dreamed of being a Robin Hood in Morocco. When I returned to Fez, they forced me to resign from the army. I acted as if that blow had made me stupid, almost half-witted. I spent all my time picking wildflowers. And so they searched high and low for the Red Shadow, and never suspected that he was the stupid, timid boy living right in their midst.
You were the only one who ever fooled that butcher. It was fine.
Yes, until last year when General Fontaine died. And of all men, They picked my own father to be governor. Do you realize my position? My father came down here with one purpose, to wipe out the Red Shadow. Could I desert my men and my father? Could I let him suspect that his only son was an enemy to the French?
No, I can understand that.
So to keep my father from suspecting my movements, I continued playing the fool. Oh, it's been hard enough to see my father despise me. But to see Margot despise me. Margot. Why, I came here to show Margot I was a man.
How's everything, big boy?
He's a spy! Let's kill him!
Stop! Don't do that. You want everybody to hate you? Don't be so effeminate. Where do you think you are, in Chicago? You can't do this to me. I'm an American, United States.
What are you doing in Morocco?
Nothing. Make me a no.
Search him.
I have nothing. Oh, don't do that. I'm funny that way.
Ah! A lead pencil! He is a spy!
No, I'm not. I'll confess. In my odd moments, I'm a reporter. I was assistant war correspondent of the Paris Herald. You know, parties, dances. No, you wouldn't know. You might know, but you wouldn't.
I see your spying. I want blood.
And don't look at me. I'm anemic.
What brought you here?
I didn't mean to pay you a visit. Early this morning, I went out horseback riding with my friend Pierre.
Pierre?
Lovely boy. You wouldn't like him. You might like him, but you wouldn't. All of a sudden, he gave me the slip. My horse ran away. It's my first time on a horse, and oh, did I have trouble.
What's the matter? You got a headache?
No, just the opposite. I couldn't stay on that horse, and I didn't know how to get off that horse, so I just had to wait till the darn fool decided to stop. You can imagine my embarrassment. No, you couldn't imagine. You might imagine, but you couldn't. I was so embarrassed that all I wanted to do was just to die.
Well, you've come to the right place.
Look, I mean, he can't take a joke.
This Pierre.
He's the son of General Mirabeau, the French governor.
General Mirabeau?
I thought you would sit up. Now, I'm going to tell you something. I'm going to tell you right to your face. If you don't release me at once. Oh, you needn't laugh. All the French will be after you.
Oh, the French? Why, they're all after us now.
What? You're not the Red Shadow.
No. He's over there in his tent.
I better get out of here.
Ah! He's a spy! Let's kill him!
Wait! What's going on here?
We've got a spy.
Let's kill him. I didn't mean that. What are they talking about?
Deciding whether to kill you.
Have you got a vote?
Our leader has decided to save you alive.
Oh, I live again.
Master, I've seen the French.
Where?
Over on the next range.
Men! We have sworn that when the law is wrong, we will right it by force. This we have done for years. But there is a greater danger now. Man, do we fight?
Yes! Yes!
Saddle your horses. Hide in the canyon below and await my orders.
What is this? A military post or an opera house? Have your men report back to headquarters at once.
Anthony, dismiss.
But, General, we're only having a little fun.
Young ladies, don't you realize that you're destroying the morale of this post?
We have to have something for excitement. Your Morocco is the loneliest place in the world.
Well, who asked you to come here?
Paul was here.
My dear, you should have stayed at your town bed, where you were sheltered and comfortable.
Comfortable. you ever lived in a young ladies' convent?
Certainly not.
Well, to be engaged to the man you love, and at the same time to live in a convent, is the most uncomfortable thing I know. Every girl dreams of one romantic moment, but I haven't had that moment yet.
You fell in love with Paul.
In Paris, Paul came to see me at the convent a few times, but there were always a couple of nuns in the room. Was that romance?
It was a start.
Exactly, the start. And I followed him here to finish it. When the government sent him to Morocco, I dreamt of a wild courtship under the Morocco moon.
Paul hasn't time for that.
So I found. He isn't the romantic adventurer I thought he'd be. He's a military machine.
Paul has his duties.
Everlastingly. And I seem to be in the way. When he does have a moment off, where do we go? To some stiff officer's tea. When we ride, we have to stop at the military lines.
Well, there's danger beyond them.
Why doesn't he take me there then?
Margot, do you want to meet an outlaw?
I think I do.
Good Lord.
And have Paul fight for me. And carry me back on the saddle of his horse. And weave stories as we ride together.
What the devil do you think a soldier is? A poet in uniform?
Get up, Susan. None of our men have come home yet. But my poor Benny is so delicate. Oh, come on down to the mess hall. The girls are having a grand time. Margot is getting up an opera of some kind. Come on, let's have some fun. Fun? Without my Benny? Why do you secretaries always fall in love with the men you work for? Well, if you're going to let a man dictate to you, you might just as well marry them. Benny!
Don't.
Oh, sit down.
I can't sit down.
Are you hurt?
Yes.
Who did it?
A big fat horse.
Benny, where have you been?
You'll never know where I've been. I've been out looking for the Red Shadow. Have you got your notebook handy? I've enough news to fill the front page of the Paris Herald. You take the notes. I'll write the story later.
Benny, you don't mean to say you went out alone among all those rifts.
All by myself. And Susan, they were the toughest bunch of guys you ever saw. There was one little old fella by the name of Hassey. All he wanted to do was just to kill you.
What for?
I don't know. He just wanted to do those things. Well, Susan, he was so tough he could kill you with one hand and eat grapefruit with the other and tell you which eye it was squirting.
I suppose the next thing you say, you saw the Red Shadow.
I did.
You expect me to believe that?
Yes, and you think that other guy was tough? You should have seen the Red Shadow. Why, he came riding into camp on a tiger, using a rattlesnake for a whip. He got off his trusty steed and said, "Man, I'm hungry. I want food." Then one of the men carried in a live cow.
How could one man carry a live cow?
Well, he made 2 trips. Don't write that down. And there stood that poor innocent cow. The Red Shadow walked over, took out his trusty sword, and cut himself off a slice, and ate it.
Raw?
It was the rawest thing I ever saw done to a cow.
Benny, why?
It was a mad chance coming up here tonight before they were all asleep.
Oh, Sid, I had to take this chance to see Margot.
But what would General Beerbolt say if he knew that his own son was a Red Shadow?
Check yourself. What's hitting is pinning right on our heels. Hello, everybody.
The Red Shadow. We've trapped him. We thought he'd gone into your room.
He has? Well, he certainly is considerate. He didn't even wake me up.
The house is attacked, and you sleep through it.
By the way, where's Margot? I've got some lovely wildflowers for her.
Wildflowers. Oh, Pierre, why don't you go out and fight the Red Shadow? Pierre, if you would only do one thing that would make me proud of you.
Paul, what luck?
Great luck, Margot. I nearly caught the Red Shadow.
Oh, hello, Pierre. Thank you.
Never mind him. Pay some attention to me. I've been out hunting for the Red Shadow all day while Pierre was asleep. Yes. Paul's a great hero. He nearly got the Red Shadow today. I'll have him within a week. Only today, we found his secret hiding place.
Oh, that's fine.
Splendid.
I've concealed a machine gun which covers his hiding place. The next time he goes there, before he knows what struck him, I'll mow him down. That's great. But, Father, wouldn't it be splendid wouldn't it be funny if they didn't go up there again?
Oh, go back to sleep.
Duty, section of the first squadron.
Leaving me again, Paul?
I'll be back as soon as I can. Good luck, Paul. I hope you get the Red Shadow.
You don't like Paul, do you?
Well, he wears a uniform rather well.
Pierre, you're not jealous of Paul. Just because he's braver and stronger.
Oh, don't go on. I know. In your mind, I've turned out a total failure. The only reputation I've won is that I'm the laughing stock.
Well, to be honest, I thought you'd grow up differently.
Oh, Margot, can't you realize that this is...
What?
Oh, nothing.
Pierre, is there anything you want to tell me in confidence?
Well, what do you mean?
Well, you haven't entirely fooled me. You may be the laughing stock to the others, but when we're alone, I find you're the only one who seems to understand me.
You do? You feel close to me, Margot?
I feel so safe. You never make love to me, but I find I can talk to you, well, just as if you were
A brother?
No, a sister.
Sister? Oh, I see your point.
Oh, I'm sorry if I've hurt you.
Oh, that's all right.
Yeah. Haven't you ever wanted anything badly? Oh, why don't you wake up? Remember the old saying, faint heart ne'er won.
But it isn't faint heart, fair lady. why couldn't someone find something in my kind of a man? My passion is not to crash on and woo a maiden in modern fashion. I like the ways of the old world, days of a dear self-controlled world. I'd not give you mad embraces to tear your laces and make you proud, dear. I'll kiss the hem of your gown, dear. Then you will know I love you.
It is very clear you've never been a girl. That's no way to win a girl.
Isn't there a dream that I can realize? One girl I can idolize.
Put her on a pedestal and she will fall. She is human after all.
All my love is gentle. My appeal is mortal.
She won't hear you call.
My passion is not to crash on and woo a maiden in modern fashion. I like the ways of the old world, days of a dear self-controlled world.
But I'm seeking mad embraces and cosmic graces. I'll only grant you
Then you will know Hello, Benny. Gee whiz, but you look worried.
Oh, you look worried, too. I came to Morocco to spend a quiet winter, and now I've just received this message from the Rio.
What's it say?
Oh, I don't know. I'm going to read it on the train. But I'll tell you something. If I thought the Red Shadow sent this, I'd open it now. And if it says what I think it does, I'd stay here and find him and then punch him right in the nose.
Benny, where you going? You're not leaving Morocco, Benny.
I'm off this war correspondent stuff and all that goes with it, all the Red Riding Hoods and whistling stills. I only have one nerve left and I'm going to preserve it. I'm going back to Paris and run a society column again.
Benny, when are we leaving?
We?
Yes, you're not going without me.
Why, that's one of the big features of the trip.
Oh, but Benny, wait. Sit down. I want to talk to you. What about our engagement?
Oh, I forgot to tell you about that. That's all.
Oh, Benny, don't you love me anymore?
Oh, Susan, don't get technical.
Well, Benny, you've met worse girls than I am, haven't you? I say, you've met worse girls than I am, haven't you?
I'm just trying to think.
Oh, Benny.
Now, Susan, don't be that way. There are times when a man must be cruel to be kind. And this is one of the times. You'd never get over in Paris. I don't know what it is, but you haven't got that... and unless you've got that... you're just blah. You'll pardon me for saying so, Susan, but when you come into a room, it means absolutely nothing. It's just as though the door hadn't opened. It's like putting hair tonic on a toupee. I know what it is. You're not there with the old sex. You know what sex is?
Yes. It's the number that comes after 5.
Sex is what Eleanor Glynn called it.
I don't understand, Benny. Can't you explain it?
Wait. Maybe this will enlighten you. A girl goes into the boss's office to get 5 and comes out with a raise. That's it. You understand?
No.
I give up.
I'm getting it. I'm getting it. I got it.
Got what?
It.
What?
Zuri, you are a fool to follow me here like this. If the general knew, he would...
I come to make a bargain. A fine bargain. Oh, lover, come back with me tonight to the hills. And tomorrow morning, in your arms, I will whisper to you the name of the Red Shadow.
You know? Who is he?
No. If I tell you now, you kick me out. Tomorrow morning.
I don't believe you. You don't know.
Missouri, I warned you never to come down here again.
I am dead. Captain Paul, he kicked death from beneath his feet.
You're a native, Missouri.
Azori. You know what that name means in the language of my tribe? That name means Tiger Claws. Tiger Claws. You are French. And when the French girls smile at you, you forget Azori. But Azori, she don't forget. When she loves for always. And when she hates, she hates. Paul, I cannot give you up to this French woman.
Missouri, I warned you never to come down here again.
General, it is you who is most against me. It is you, said I.
Now, no threats. What are you going to do? Use the knife?
My mother, she is most wise. She teach us, Jory, if you kill, they punish hard. So she says, if you much hurt, find a way to hurt that is worse than kill. And I know a way.
You've got yourself into a mess, old man. Of course, all young officers do.
Yes, I know it's a mess, and I'm worried. If Margot should hear of this, I'm afraid she wouldn't understand.
That's just the point I'm coming to, Paul. There's one way to play safe. Go away from Missouri for a time. A boat of the French line stopped here tonight, just finishing a Mediterranean cruise. You and Margot might take the bridal suite tonight. As governor of the boat, I can marry you.
And as the bride, I'd like to be consulted.
Margot!
Oh, it's all very nice of everyone to arrange everything for me. When I marry, whom I'll marry, and where I spend my honeymoon.
Why, Margot, what are you doing in your riding habit?
I don't suppose you noticed there was a moon out tonight, and that we two might have gone riding in the desert together. And if in the quiet of the desert, you'd ask me to be your bride.
You see, Paul, Margot hoped you'd pick her up on your horse and carry her across the hot sands, like the sheep in the storybook.
I should have known Frenchmen are sheep, only to the women they don't intend to marry.
Margot!
Oh, a lot of excitement I've had.
The Red Shadow was prowling about here today.
Yes, the Red Shadow rode down and stirred things up a bit. He's the only romantic, adventurous figure in Morocco.
What the deuce are you doing?
Coming downstairs, Father.
Did you have to make such a racket about it?
Well, you see, just as I reach this step here, no, that step there, I got an idea, and I slipped.
You got an idea, and you only slipped? No wonder you didn't fall apart. Now, let's see. Where were we? Please stop that whistling.
I've finished, Father.
General Barabo, can you make out my passport tonight? Certainly. Margot, have you made up your mind? Margot? I'll be back for my answer in 5 minutes. If it's no, I'll make you say yes. There. That's romance for you. Margot, I wouldn't stay in this house tonight. I'd go down to the mess room with the other women. We'll meet you there.
Mademoiselle.
You dare come here?
I heard you call for romance. I too long for romance. I would dare anything to get what I want. But what would you dare? That's what I came to find out.
Do you realize that one scream from me would wipe out the red shadow?
But you wouldn't call for romance in one breath and send it away in the next. Will you come with me? If you come, I promise not to hold you. But you will stay.
You're very sure of yourself.
I'm sure of the desert magic. My desert is waiting. Dear, come there with me. I'm longing to teach you love's sweet melody. I'll sing a dream song to you. Painting a picture for desert breeze with free No, you've just opened my eyes. I'm going to make you love me.
What is it, Margot?
He was right here.
Who?
The Red Shadow.
A red shadow. Which way did he go?
Impossible, Margot. You are imagining things.
But I tell you, I saw him.
Whom did you see, Margot?
The red shadow, sleepyhead. I can't believe it's possible, Margot. There's no way for him to get in, and no way for him to get out.
That's right. Paul has all the entrances guarded.
But I tell you, he was right in this room. Well, I turned round, and there he was.
Can you tell me what he looked like?
Yes. He was all dressed in red. His complexion was no darker than yours, Paul. He was masked, but his eyes seemed to gleam through.
Margot, was he a very big man?
About a head taller than you. Oh, how strong he was.
Strong. How do you know that?
Well, that was when I screamed. Well, after he kissed me.
He kissed you.
The beast. Oh, if I could only put my hands on him. Did you see him?
I can't bear to think of it.
Was that kiss so awful?
You don't suppose I liked it, do you?
Well, no. But why didn't you use this little pistol Father gave you? You evidently dropped it on the floor.
Yes, I was so frightened.
I'm going to ride to the foothills. I'll ride until I get him. He can't get through our lines. I'll shoot the beast.
Wait, Paul. You mean you're going to kill him?
Absolutely. And I can't fail.
Oh, you can't do that, Paul.
What do you mean?
Well, I mean, he might kill you.
Nonsense. I will have a squadron of soldiers, and he will be alone.
Alone? Oh, Paul, don't go. Isn't there any way I can stop you?
Margot, I must go.
Listen, Paul. I'm going to test your love for me. For once, you will have to give up your duty for me.
Why, how do you mean?
Do you go after your man, or do we catch that boat together? Do you go after your man, or do we catch that boat together?
Oh, we'll take the boat together, Margot.
The red shadow's done one good thing. He taught that girl to make up her mind. He's got the bridal suite on the French boat tonight. Don't you envy him? Imagine the top deck, the steamer chairs in the shadows, The moon shining down on the Mediterranean. Imagine.
Pierre, won't you wish us luck?
I do. I hope you're very happy. At ease. So, you haven't obeyed my orders.
I take your advice, General Birabeau. I go back to the hills with these girls tonight. I wait there. Oh, General, please let them wait for the wedding. Wedding?
Margot Bonvalet and...
Captain Fontaine?
Yes, Captain Fontaine.
Girls, do you hear? We are invited to the wedding of a fine white man, Captain Paul Fontaine. And we are only natives.
Be careful now. If you keep quiet, we'll pay you well.
Pay me. That is right. What am I? Only one of Ellie Benelli's dancing girls.
Yes, you are.
Come, we are lucky. We can dance for the wedding of these fine white people. They will fling coins at us, and we will scramble to our knees and pick them up. Come on, girls! Dance! We can do the Morocco dance of marriage. How does it go, Azuri? It is very gay. What you call good joke. First, the dancing girls say to the bridegroom a question. Bridegroom, if you did not have your bride, who would you love the best?
I choose you all.
But you must choose one.
In that case, I choose Azuri.
No, the bridegroom dances with the chosen one. And if after this dance he should still love the bride, he will indeed be a good husband.
Now, Azuri.
No, you're not sure you still love the bride.
Vision lights upon the sun. Swift as the tiger he will greet his son. Close of the tiger's up with fury. So is the maid Azuri. Captain Fontaine! The signal fires are burning on the hill tonight!
Another challenge. This time, it will be his last one.
It's not so bad, Margot. He'll be back soon. And this time with honor and victory.
Do you think they'll really kill the Red Shadow?
As a prisoner, he would be dangerous. The natives love him. He must not be seen alive.
Leaving the country after taking the oath this morning. I don't like him anyway. Let's kill him! No, take them with you. Carry them to the back of your horses.
Horses! Horses! Oh, my goodness!
Come a step nearer and I'll fire.
Put down your gun. I have a command for you all. If this lady should be brave enough to kill me, it is my order that you do not harm her. Let her go. Unpunished. Untouched.
But, Master,
You have heard my command. And you have heard my command. There is your pistol. And here is my heart. Heaven and you and I and kissing a moonlit sky. Desert breeze whispering a
approaches. What are these women doing at Mohammed's Pass? The soldiers of Spain must have diversion. Every military post in Morocco has its share of rubbish from the streets of Madrid.
That is a lie, senor. We are from Barcelona, and not rubbish, if you please. We are ladies of the brass seat.
When will these Western people be civilized? Women are slaves, men have not realized. Him quiet. It is too much. Of Qaeda. I am sent by my master, the Red Shadow. Your master is my friend. My palace is his shelter. He begs that shelter for 1 day, his band number 20, and 2 female prisoners. 2 female prisoners?
That's strange. Very good. Go to your master with the blessings of Allah and tell him to hasten. Let these women remain here until the pool in the harem is filled with perfumed water. When they have bathed, provide some clothing for them. Fill them with wine, and I will look them over again.
Master, have you any other wishes?
Yes. When the Red Shadow brings his captives here, see they are treated just as well as these women. My friend, my good friend.
Once more, Ali, I beg your kindness and shelter.
Should I not protect the protector of my race? What is it this time? Burning down a prison or kidnapping a tax collector?
Oh, no, it's a little different this time.
Oh, yes, so it is. 2 women prisoners. That is unusual. Many times I've offered you the hospitality of my harem, but you've always been as shy about women as a Christian.
Oh, but you don't understand. This one particular woman.
Oh, their men fought for them. You are wounded.
Why, that's only a saber scratch.
Your prisoners are here.
What have you done with my Benny?
Your Benny has sworn allegiance to our cause. As long as he remains loyal, he is safe.
Where is that brute, that outlaw, that kidnapper?
Come, mademoiselle.
Oh, you know who I mean. Your great leader, the Red Shadow. Your great big bully who uses his strength to beat helpless women.
He did not beat you. You kept trying to jump off his horse. He had to hold you on.
Oh, my whole body aches from those arms of iron. And then what did he do? Pulled my hair until I cried.
He had to do something to free himself. You were biting his hand.
Oh, a saber scratch.
You haven't answered my question. Where is he?
Why, he is gone.
Gone? Well, supposing he doesn't come back, what's to happen to me and to Susan?
Never mind me. I'm glad he's gone. Aren't you?
Yes.
What do you intend to do with them? Kill them or save them?
I think I will keep them a day or so and see how they behave themselves.
No, you come back.
I presume you want them treated the same as my other women here? You want them bathed?
Oh, by all means.
How dare you?
I will have them scented with the most seductive oriental perfume. And I think some lighter clothing would be more comfortable.
I'm comfortable as I am, thank you.
I was thinking of your master's comfort.
Oh, am I going to be fixed up like that, too?
You are?
And then, will you send Benny up to me?
As a French citizen, and in the name of the Republic of France, I demand to be released.
Take her to the bath.
Beast, have you no heart?
Oh, Benny! He's taking me upstairs!
If she were mine, I'd kill her.
Oh, but you don't understand this kind of a woman.
Every woman is a slave. She must have a master. Take these women to the bath. They like it. They don't want gentle persuasion. They want command.
Some of them don't even know what they want.
My friend, I never take the trouble to find out.
Sit down, Carl. The men want you to come back to our meeting place at once. We have a very important decision to make.
But our leader has called no meeting.
We don't want our leader at this meeting. But we do want every loyal follower of the band. Every loyal follower of the band. Do you hear?
Why not?
You see, Fidel Carl? Even he, who wears the star and crescent of a new member, believes as I do about the Red Shadow.
And what is that, Happy?
Come to the meeting, Fidel Carl.
Go, my lad. Stand with me.
I say, Horsey,
I mean, Happy. What sort of a place is this?
this is the herald of Ali Benelli. Do not trifle with his women.
You mean to say that one man has a bungalow like this, full of women? Not bad. How long has this been going on? Come on, Happy, let's have some fun. Oh, my blood pressure.
Nice, sweet Western man.
You better come along with me.
Play dead, Happy, play dead.
Nice, weak Western man.
Whoopee, she wants to make whoopee.
¿Anda usted, español? ¿Viene conmigo? ¿Viene conmigo? ¿Ah?
La Belina La Corona.
Western man like to go with the Spanish lady?
I'll go anywhere you say, phonograph.
Photograph?
Senora, Senora.
Come. Take the brass key. Take the brass key.
Where do you live, Westminster Abbey?
Western man is a nice man.
Cut it out now, will you? Cut it out.
Western man is very nice man.
Cut it out, will you? I'm hard to get now. Cut it out.
Western man is very, very nice man.
Cut it out, will you? I'm grown up. I've got feelings.
Ah, you sure you have got?
Can't you see? I don't want you. Oh, Allah, keep Satan behind me. Why? Why do I give in so easily?
Nice, weak Western man.
Oh, I'm exhausted.
Western man give a Spanish lady money?
I knew there was a catch to it.
I must have gold.
Oh, you're all alike. All the women of every country. All they think of is money, money, money. It's hello, give me, goodbye, send me. Why? Why don't you forget gold? Forget everything. You great big gorgeous so-and-so and whatnot. You make me feel as though I want to fly. You make me feel. Oh, you make me feel. Al's here.
So, I have been harboring a snake within my walls.
Now, Allie, you got a lot of women. Don't be a Scotchman.
Oh, most gracious host.
Silence! I will attend to you shortly.
Stop. Dog, that's service for you.
Take her to the bath.
I'm ready for duty. Where's the soap?
Not you.
I know, not me. I knew you wouldn't give me a break.
Senor, I'm going to the bath.
See you Saturday night.
You dared insult one of my guests.
Who has?
You have.
Oh, I have not. For goodness sake, everything was on the up and up.
You don't seem to know what it means to insult a woman.
Who does?
You
I've insulted more women than you have in...
And for that, you shall die.
You mean completely?
Wait. And in 10 minutes, I will tell you the manner of death you will meet.
I don't think I can wait that long. Oh, my goodness, he's growling at me.
Listen, it's useless for you to attempt to escape. I have a circle of sentries posted 50 feet apart. My orders are these. If they see a man with a star and crescent shalaba, shoot him down.
Not down, Allie. Up.
Down.
Up.
Down.
Allie, up. Oh, Allah, dear exhausted ruler, give me a break. Almighty Allah, don't you hear little Betty?
Betty!
Is that you, Allah?
No, Betty, it's me. What are you doing?
Believe me or not, I'm not waiting for a taxi.
Haven't I seen this thing before?
Yes, it used to be an awning.
Oh, Benny, I have news. Look.
A summons.
No, a pass through the line.
Pass through these lines.
Allie Van Allie wants you to take a message to General Birabeau that Margot is safe.
Let me see. What is made out to you, isn't it?
Yes, I go to the North Gate. There I am met by an escort of 6 men. They blindfold me and lead me through the secret path to safety.
Safety?
Oh, think of it. A lone woman and 6 primitive men of the hills.
Susan, I can't let you do this.
You can't let me.
No, I can't allow my little girl to expose herself to such a danger.
Oh, but Benny, I've got to take the message to General Birabeau.
No. No. I will go.
Oh, but Benny, you don't know the way, and besides, they wouldn't even let you through the line.
But this path.
It's made out to me.
Well, we're about the same height, aren't we?
You mean change clothes?
Yes.
Oh, Benny, you do that for me?
Only for you, Susan. Only for you.
Oh, you big, brave, He-Man.
Just take off your clothes.
Out here?
No, out there or anywhere.
No, Benny, I can't allow you to go around in woman's clothes. You'll be talked about.
Gotta be talked about, then shot about, turned about, we'll run about.
Well, have you sent for our leader?
Have patience, my friend. I have commanded his very friend.
What is it, my friend?
The men want me to tell you. That is, they think.
Come, Sid, out with it. What do they think?
It's about these women.
See, my friend?
We've been faithful to you. We have risked our lives at your command. But up till now, it has always been for our people. Now this time, you are exposing us to a danger for your own selfish ends. For your women.
Yes.
Well, we don't want to go on with it.
My friend, the French will never forgive what you have done. And you have put us all in danger.
And have I not been in danger hundreds of times for them? Am I not entitled this one time to their help?
But this undertaking is without reason.
I have a reason.
Then tell us what it is.
I'll tell you nothing. I am your leader. I shall remain your leader until I am beaten in single combat. It is the law of your tribe. You shall obey my commands until one man can prove himself a greater fighter than I am. Does any one of you care to try me in single combat? Or since it does not have to be one of you, have you a champion? Is there any man in Morocco, Arab, Berber, Mohammedan, or Christian whose skill and courage you would put against me?
No, master. That is not our wish.
Very well. Until he comes, whoever he is, until I am humbled in your sight, but by a greater warrior, I shall be your leader.
My friend, my comrade, give up this one French woman, and I will present you with 20 others, each equally attractive.
Oh, you don't know me at all.
Nobody knows who you are or where you came from. You have been our helper. We have asked nothing. You are a great leader of men, so why let yourself be led by a woman? Let love come like some rare treasure, lightly granted by Allah. Let love go and do not measure our enchanted that come to return. One woman you have once caressed, you'll find her very like the rest. Her kiss is neither worth for like some rare treasure, lightly granted by Allah. Love will go, so take it while you may. So take it while you may.
taking off your sword?
Oh, it might scratch your pretty skin. Margot, come here.
I will not.
Come here.
Oh, you are a savage, a ruffian. Why did you bring me here?
Why? To teach you to love me. So much so that you could give up everything.
And live with you as an outlaw on the desert? And have a price set on my head, too?
Call it a mad dream. But mad as it is, I'm willing to give up my whole future to win such a love.
No. Leave love out of it. You know why you brought me here. I hate you.
Margot, you gave me your heart with that first kiss.
I cut you across the face with a whip.
Oh, that little wound healed in a day. How long will you remember that kiss?
I could kill you.
Why didn't you? No one could have given you a better chance. Margot, come with me.
Don't you see that I can't?
Give me one good reason.
I love Paul.
You don't love Paul.
Well?
Then come with me.
No.
Then give me one good reason.
Oh, there are lots of reasons.
Give me one.
There's someone else I do love.
Someone else? Who?
You don't know him.
Who?
General Billabow's son, Pierre.
Pierre? And you love him, that milksop?
Yes.
Margot, you're lying again.
I'm not. Once I did dream of love and adventure, but after all I've been through these days,
Yes?
well, I've had enough of it. The simple life Pierre has planned for me, that's what I want. I find the peaceful life entrancing, gentle and calm and kind.
Didn't you say you like romancing? Have you changed your mind? The man of woman,
I only want Pierre.
Margot, I'll give you your chance. I'll send Pierre to you.
You captured him?
I'll give you your moment alone with him. If he wins you,
Yes?
on my sword I swear to send you back as his bride. Margot. Well, there you are, Margot. I've looked everywhere for you.
So he did capture you.
Oh, Margot, it's wonderful to be with someone who loves you.
Pierre, what's got into you? Just be your own sweet self.
Oh, but he told me that you said that...
Well, you were the first person I thought of. Now I've hurt you.
No, I expected as much.
You see, Pierre, I'm afraid of myself.
You mean you're afraid of the Red Shadow?
No, of myself. Because deep down I really think... Oh, how can I say it?
Why not? To a sister, you can say anything.
Oh, Pierre, it's awful. But sometimes there's a terrible fascination to that.
Margot, you don't mean to say you're falling in love with that ruffian, that cutthroat?
Yeah. When I'm with him, I'm afraid of the future. I hold him off and I lie to him. When he's gone, I want him back.
You do?
Yes. I love him. Oh, Pierre, sometimes I wish he were more of an outlaw and a ruffian. I wish he wouldn't listen to my lies and excuses. I wish he'd make the decision for me.
Oh, yes. Yes, of course. But I thought... Margot, excuse me. Goodbye. Margot, prepare yourself. You're going away with me.
You're going to become the bully again.
I've done as you wished. I've made your decision for you.
So, even Pierre has turned against me. You dragged it out of him by torture.
You love me. Never mind how I know.
I'm afraid of you.
Heaven on you and I and kissing a moonlit sky, a desert breeze whispering a lullaby, only stars above you to see.
I love you. Give me that night.
My arms in yours and mine, a desert song, calling is mine and falling.
What are you doing here?
You had better go.
No. Stay here.
She will not stay.
Who is going to take her away from me?
We shall see. General Birbal, there is your red shadow.
Margot, go to him if you wish.
You see, my friend, my people are innocent. He stole her. I knew nothing. I'll prove I'm a friend of the French.
I'll trust your chivalry. Your promise that you will not interfere. Sir, Missouri guided me here. I've come alone. I've come for Margot to take her home.
Missouri tells me that you boasted that no man can beat you in a single combat. In my younger days, I was a good swordsman. These men have told me that if I beat you, they will release her. Well, sir, I'm going to kill you, or you will have to kill me.
Please don't, for my sake.
Why, what has come over you? Do you know what it means if you won't fight? Why, your own men by their oath will have to send you out into the desert to die. Fight!
General, please don't.
So, this is the famous Red Shadow, the myth that has frightened all Morocco. I think you're a coward. Now, sir, will you fight? This is the edge of the desert.
May I say goodbye to my men? Abdul, goodbye, old friend. Mohammed, you once saved my life. It means the rifts are abroad. Go before your Satan. We are compelled to choose a new leader. We have no choice but follow the law of our tribe. You will be sent out into the desert without food, without water. The only weapon your broken sword. We'll now turn our faces toward Mecca and pray.
Mighty Muhammad, the King of man. on my worshipping and your ring, this would be a magic one to me if she were mine. Margot.
Oh, Paul, please don't.
I know why you're not happy. It's because the Red Shadow is in danger. You've fallen in love with him.
What if I have?
He'll never live to boast of it.
Oh, my command was to bring this Red Shadow in as prisoner.
Yes, sir.
That command is changed. The Red Shadow is not to be brought in alive.
But the man you're after is unarmed and alone. You're coward enough to...
Margot, I'd advise you to give up this dream of romance. It's caused you enough heartache. Paul, you heard my orders.
Yes, sir.
Paul!
Get up, Warwick. Get up. There are 19 other mules waiting for him.
Well, what happened on the desert?
General, we were alone together for 2 days. And 2 nights. Ooh, it was terrible.
That was inevitable.
That's what I hoped. But even on the desert, that man is a gentleman. He promised me when we started out that he'd take care of me. And the darn fool kept his promise.
Now, General, look what you've done.
Benny, let me hear your story. Out with it. You know what I mean, Benny. What really happened between you and Susan on the desert?
Well, there wasn't any dirt. It was all sand.
Come on, out with it.
Well, we had moonlight both nights on the desert, and there was a hot wind blowing. You know, I never could stand the heat. And Susan lay there sleeping, breathing so softly and smiling. Such a smile. Her lips seemed to say, cooperate, cooperate.
Yes, go on, go on.
Well, I think I kissed her.
You kissed her? How many times?
Oh, who keeps count of such things?
Well, after you kissed her. What then?
What then?
Yes, go on. Finish the story.
Why, there isn't any more. Thank heavens I realized I'd gone too far. My conscience was aching me terribly. So I took an aspirin and went back to sleep.
You kissed her and went back to sleep?
Daddy, you kissed me. Oh, yes.
Now, General, look what you've done. Come, my gardenia. Leave the Jenny and come to bed. Susan, will you forgive me for taking advantage of you last night?
Then, the night before, I crawled over and kissed you.
Thank heavens we're even.
Oh, Benny, you've been deceiving me. You're a good man.
I know I am, but I can't help help it. Every night when I lay me down to sleep, awake for hours, I wish and pray I were a full bad bandit so I could creep up to your room and grab you and run away with you.
And hold me for ransom.
Huh?
And hold me for ransom.
Like the Dickens. Let Ransom dig up his own women.
Benny, you never liked me before that night on the desert. Why did you change?
Because I didn't know what I know now.
But when I kissed
You are a wow. When your lips meet mine, they seem to fit.
me, I got it.
What do you want?
Yeah, beautiful. I come for my pay.
You've evidently drunk most of it already.
My pay.
Here's an order. Laid out on the treasury. 100,000 francs. High pay for being a traitor.
You asked me to do it. We learn from our white masters. I learn from you people to sell anything for silver.
Take it. But I want you to answer one question.
Yes?
Why were you so sure that the Red Shadow would never fight me?
That is no part of our bargain.
No? Well, you've got your money. Get out.
But I will tell you this. White man have hurt me much. But today, I have been paid back for all my hurt.
Listen, I must know. Why were you so sure that that man would not fight me?
Where is your son, Pierre?
You're drunk. Gather your wits. Answer my question.
Where is Pierre?
Why, he left several days ago on a trip to Tangier.
Where is Pierre?
Why do you keep repeating that?
The Red Shadow would not fight. I will tell you why he would not fight. Because a Christian will not fight his father.
What do you mean?
Where is Pierre?
No. That's impossible. You knew that I sent him out there to kill my boy? And then, you beast!
Soldiers! They are coming back! They have got him! They have killed him! Do you hear? They have killed him! They have killed him!
Well, what happened? Did you?
We killed him.
My boy. But who killed him? Which one of our soldiers?
None of our soldiers. The last man you would ever expect. I'm the man who put an end to the Red Shadow. See my trophies?
I see.
You never thought I was brave, did you, Father? You always said I couldn't fight.
Pierre, you were brave at that moment when you were to fight.
Father, you know?
I must talk to you alone. Men, you have done your work. Back to your quarters. And double rations of food and wine for all. Dismissed.
Father, for the past year, I've been your hidden enemy. I would have given up my life to have kept that from you.
As general of the post, I know nothing beyond the fact that the Red Shadow is no more.
You mean you forgive me?
You've done nothing wrong, my boy. You understand these people better than I do. Perhaps if we can work together, there'll be no need of a Rip Robin Hood.
Oh, Father, what can I say?
Yeah, here comes Margot. Tell her how you killed the Red Shadow.
I've heard everything. Why, you killed a helpless man. Oh, Pierre, how could you?
Then it's really true what you told me yesterday? You really love this Red Shadow?
I love him as I'll never love anyone else.